Hey there, Crochet Nation, it's your girl Tracy here, and I'm going to be doing a little speed crochet video for you today. I'm just using some acrylic yarn, some Red Heart Brights, I caked it up a while back, and a size I hook, so I'm not going to cheat and use like great big yarn and great big hooks and make huge stitches like triple crochets, making it look bigger than what it is. I'm going to use just plain Jane stuff, and we're going to see how fast I can crochet. Because for years I've been asked by family, friends, people on the internet, whatever, how fast can you go? You don't even seem to be looking at it. You watch all TV and you're doing all this stuff. I'm like, well, I watched the first 10 seasons of Supernatural, but I have no idea what anyone looked like because I was doing this all the time, looking at my crochet and then looking at the TV. So such is my life. But anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna do a simple granny square. Like I said, it's pretty quick and easy, and I wanted to go ahead and see how fast I can go. So I'm gonna do the timer for 5 minutes, and let's get going, and let me know what you think at the end of the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you choose to do so. That would be awesome. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at One Crochet Nation, and I'm also on TikTok as well. Also under One Crochet Nation. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm gonna try and talk while I do this. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna make a whole lot of sense because, you know, sometimes we forget what we're doing when we're crocheting and we talk and just, you know, have no idea. But I thought I might tell you a little story about when I was in the Himalayas and my first trip to Kashmir. Now, when I went to India 2 years ago, Kashmir was under military martial law. I had no idea. My friend and I landed in Delhi, and by circumstances a little bit beyond our control, we ended up in Kashmir. Now, Indian government, they don't play. It was very much, when I landed, it was a little scary. I kind of felt like I was in a really bad George Clooney B movie, you know, with the military all around and kind of surrounding you and M16s everywhere, and I was a little scared. I'm going to admit. I'm like, ooh, okay. So what happened was we were there on the invitation of a gentleman that knows my friend, who, you know, quasi family to her. So he wanted us to meet in Kashmir, and he was going to take us to go look at some items that he had for sale, and that was really cool. And the friend that had gone with us also wanted us to go look at items that he had for sale as well. So kind of basically the picture was 2 dogs fighting over a steak in the middle of the street. We were the steak, and we were in the middle of the Kashmiri street. So we land, and I can't speak the language. My friend can sort of speak the language, but not that great. And so there's a whole lot of talking back and forth between the two of them, and then it becomes yelling. And then I'm getting dragged over to the side by the government saying, where are you going? You have to go where you're told, because you told us you were going here, and da 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 da. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. What the heck? So I'm standing there and I'm very, very confused because I have no idea what's going on. These 2 guys are fighting. They're getting to the point where it's almost like fists are going to get thrown. And all I'm thinking is, wow, she never felt the shot in the back of her head. I'm standing there waiting to figure out where the heck I'm going. And all I could think of was nobody knew where I was at, not a clue. You know, it was pretty scary. For that part of things. So we got it all resolved. We ended up going with a friend that we had already originally made plans with, because, you know, we keep our word and we keep to our agenda, and things worked out just fine. I actually made a return trip to Kashmir, and it was a lot of fun. Beautiful, beautiful land, beautiful state within the country of India, and lots of really nice people, which was really a lot of fun. Absolutely wonderful food. I highly recommend it. A lot of them are vegetarians, and they do a lot of organic vegetables and things like that, and just the breads were fantastic. The sauces and the Kashmiri spice were just incredible. So that's my fun little story about cashmere, and I'm almost at the 5-minute mark for crocheting. Not quite, I'm at 3.5 minutes, I think. Kind of lost track of what I was doing telling the story about cashmere, but that's okay. We're just having fun. And this granny square is turning out to be kind of cute. I may have to keep it. I may not frog it after all. I was just planning on taking it out after I was all done, but I may not. I might actually keep it. And I do have this pattern for my original crochet granny square on Ravelry if you want to check it out. Or if you want a copy of your own, I'll be happy to send it to you, no problem. This is kind of an old-fashioned pattern that a friend of mine in Louisiana had taught me how to do when I was 8 years old. So it's pretty cool. I like it, and it's served me well over the years. I've made many a blanket, cardigans and little sweaters for kids and hats and things like that. Granny squares are very versatile, and they are in vogue one more time. So you can make them fun, you can make them spooky, you can make them any way you want. They are, like I said, very versatile. So it looks like at the 5-minute mark, I am right at 1, 2, 3. I'm on the 4th row, so not too bad. So that's our little speed crochet with Tracy segment of the day, and I'm gonna keep going and have some fun and eat some popcorn and watch a movie with my friend, and I will catch you later. Bye, y'all.